Well, hello my fellow gamers, welcome back to the channel. My name is Elric, and today we are going to continue our adventure here in the world of Avowed and the Living Lands. Last episode we kind of completed the what I would call the tutorial area, the very first area. We've arrived in our first city, Paradise, and also received our first companion that will be more of a permanent companion for the game, and this is Kai. I did notice actually in between videos that you do have a skill tree for your companions, and what we're going to do is go ahead and spend a point there real quick, because where I'm level 2, he actually has one available. He is level 2 as well. If you notice, under abilities, these are mine and this is his. So, looks like we have fire and ice. He can perform a powerful shot with his blunderbuss, dealing high stun to enemies. I believe he actually already has this, as you can see that's highlighted. So if we would actually select the next one, it'd be extra powder, which is fire and ire ignites the target. Then we have unbending defense here, leap of daring, and second wind. So it looks like he would actually get 50% of his maximum health if he comes back. That might be interesting. Stills his mind to regenerate health and increases damage reduction by 25%. With a mighty leap, Kai crashes down upon the enemy, stunning and taunting all enemies nearby. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go with the second wind here. Go ahead and let him have that. That way maybe I won't have to revive him quite as often. If he does go down, I won't have to deal with that. And it'll keep him moving, and that should keep me moving as well. Yeah, we're gonna spend a point there. Awesome, got that opened up. Alright, and here we are in the first city. We're going to take a look around, see what it has to offer. I did notice something new in the journal. Let's look at that real quick. Okay, find the strangle root. We've got to look for the ambassador. We already knew that from the previous episode, so here we are. Look, we got a question.
Please, how hard is it to answer a question?
I don't trifle with souls, ma'am.
They're tearing my home apart. Never mind.
Okay, that's going to be a quest giver. Let's see what we have here. Anybody else we can speak to? Oh, we have a fence. It looks like maybe someone we can sell something to or buy.
Shop's closed, but you already knew that.
Well, I guess we can't do that. No, I did not know that. Alright, well, let's talk to this lady here and see what she has to offer.
I can't believe how rude everyone is around here.
Is there something I can help with? I don't think Dawnshore is much for niceties. You're the one shouting. Alright, well, we're going to be very helpful here.
How hard could it be to find a watcher?
Okay. Arcane Scholar. Surely there's an address registry in the city archives you could consult. I might be able to find one. What's it worth it to you? Shrug. Hey, I just got here. I'm as lost as you. Don't waste your coin on watchers. Nobody can really speak to souls. Alright, we'll go with the first one here.
That's a long way to walk. Oh well. The house is probably a loss by now.
Why do you need someone who can read souls? This sounds serious. Is someone in trouble? Can't you get the malicious help? I don't have time for this right now. Why do you need someone who can read souls?
I'm clearly under some kind of curse. A band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do?
Hold on. Why would they invade your house? I can handle giant lizards. Let me help. How's consulting a watcher supposed to help with that? That's my question, because that's not spirits. But anyway, we're going to go perception.
Why did they do anything? They've probably eaten all my food and destroyed my supplies. I don't know what else. First, my ship gets attacked by pirates. Then none of my plants will take. Now this happens? And they won't let me into Paradise to sort it out?
Who's they? How long has Paradise been refusing people? I thought we were already in that city, so I guess maybe we're on the outskirts right now.
The militia. They're scared of some plague. At least that's what they say. I wonder if it's really the Adirans. Keep us out and themselves in. I should never have come here.
Come here for a better life and find a worse one. Wish I hadn't heard that before.
Oh, don't have resolve, so we're going to see what else we can say. I'll see what I can do about those lizards, whatever they... I can't remember exactly how it's pronounced. They just said it just a second ago. Most people would have given up by now. Why do you stay? What happened to your plants? I understand why you're upset, but I really can't get involved. Well, so we're going to see what we can do to help her.
Then take my house key.
Oh, all right.
Northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself.
Okay.
Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zorips saw to that.
Zurips. Okay.
Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too.
Okay, we can do that.
I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them.
I kind of figured that. Okay, we got a resolve skill check here. You'll get your cabin back. That's a promise. Understood. You won't have to worry much longer. I'll see what I can do. Okay, so we're going with resolve. Yeah, that'll work.
Thank you. That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but I mean it.
I appreciate it. Alright, so we've got a new quest here. Alright, so let's see if there's anyone else around to talk to. Alright, nobody so far. Look around over here. Looks like this might be like a tavern or something. Alright, we've got a guy here. Anybody else? It's a merchant.
The living lands are a dangerous place. A newcomer like you surely needs armaments.
Okay, so we can actually buy stuff here. So we'll take a look at that here in just a second. I'm going to step over here and talk to the militia captain here.
Don't let the name fool you. The Strangleroot used to be a nice place.
Okay, so she has nothing else to say. I wasn't sure where she went. Let me go down here and check these guys real quick before we start buying anything. Sparrowhawk Lackey.
Get lost.
Okay,
What are you looking at?
not much.
Piss off.
Okay, so they're guarding this warehouse. Unlocks with 3 lock picks, it looks like, or warehouse keys. So we might have to find a warehouse key to get in there. Anything down here? Oh, some people.
Keep walking, Outlander.
Hey! You better watch your step.
Alright, looks like there are some NPCs that you can speak to, and then some that you can't. Because if you notice, like some of these guys, they just don't have the option. It doesn't look like they actually move around much. Would be a little bit more immersive if they kind of maybe had their own patterns and stuff. Maybe they'll move once it turns to nighttime, or I don't know if there is a day-night cycle. Guess we'll find out. Alright, so let's talk to this merchant.
Greetings, friend. You look like you could use a fine weapon or a sturdy shield. Not to worry, Volter is here. I suggest you take a look at my wares before you speak to Daggerda. Who knows what mood she's in today?
Alright, where do you get your wares? Let's get some flavor here.
From legitimate sources, clearly. From traders and adventurers, mostly. And a few used pieces from people down on their luck.
Right. I didn't consider the legitimacy of your wares, but I am now.
Apologies, friend. People see me selling weapons on the harbor and call my morals into question. I assure you, all of my wares have been vetted for quality and polished thoroughly to remove any unwanted stains.
You're not doing much to gain my confidence.
Well, I believe my wares speak for themselves. Figuratively, I mean.
Alright, let's see what you have to sell. It's so... Common greatsword, axe. Basically a lot of stuff I already have. He does have a pistol for sale. That could be interesting. Oh, there are spears as well. Okay, that's cool. Common wand, grenades. I would assume you could throw those now. These are much higher level. Don't have nowhere near enough gold for that, but that's okay. Alright, so this is what he has. Let's see what the other people have over here. See if there's anything we might want to buy.
Protect that pretty face.
Alright, so this would be the armors.
Heading out to the wilds? Make sure you have everything you need. You don't want to...
Kai, I told you not to show your face around here again.
Oh no.
Come on. You're not still mad about that hunting knife, are you?
All right, no. You're clear. But you better pay up front this time.
I knew you'd come around. You miss me.
I'll let you think that. Now don't mind him. What are you interested in?
Are you and Kai old friends?
Yeah, some of the oldest in Paradise. He's a headache, but that's because you want him to come back alive.
So you do care.
I lied to the garrote for you. Do I have to spell it out?
All right, well, let's see what you have for sale. Okay, so... So it looks like it actually does compare to common robe, which is what I'm wearing right now. Like what you actually have on, it's in the center, and it shows a percentage of an increase on what it might help you with. So, that's 20%. That's pretty nice. Wonder if is there? Okay, so you have maximum stamina, maximum X. So there is a penalty the heavier your robes or your armor is. Yeah, so that cuts, like, that right there cuts your maximum essence by by 40. That would not be good, guys. So, so we've gauntlets, boots. It's not showing me a compare for those. All right, just looking to see what they have here, and looks like she has a treasure map too. Map reveals the location of a hidden treasure somewhere in Dawnshore. Okay, that's kind of cool. And I would assume, yeah, this is the person he was talking about, Daedra.
Welcome to Dawnshore, traveler. My name is Dagerda.
Okay, well, he said it completely different.
You could use a nice potion or a bite to eat.
Okay.
And I promise a safe and pleasant transaction, despite whatever Volter told you.
Volter warned me about you.
I'm sure he did. He'd rather chase off my customers than admit he was wrong.
What happened to break up your marriage?
To be honest, stranger, I'm not inclined to go into it. He knows what he did. And let's leave it at that.
Okay. See what wares she has. Okay, so he has the weapons. This girl has, like, your health potions and stuff to maybe craft, but also to eat. I don't know if there is crafting in the game as far as foods, but we'll find out. And over here is our armor. So we're going to start here.
Time to resupply.
I'd rather have better defense, maybe, and not have to worry about so much worrying about the weapons and such. Okay. Don't say anything that's really going to help us as a magic user here. Maybe the stun. Well, the stamina if we're using our wand. Durable greaves. I mean, I guess any resistance to anything will help. These do help a little bit with our, damage reduction, but it does cut into that maximum essence so much. I'm not really thinking I'm wanting to do that quite yet. Like I said, I'm not sure exactly how we're going to play it. I'm leaning into the magic, but we'll see. I'm actually debating switching from the wand and going over to maybe like a sword and doing a like a spell sword or something like that. So we'll see. I think, how much gold do we actually have? So we have 463. Let's get the boots. Durable greaves. Yeah, we'll go with the van braces. See how that looks. Start there, and then we'll try to sell some stuff as well. All right, inventory. Go over here. Yeah, we'll sell that. Equip those. And yeah, that was stamina, and that's dodge distance. We'll go with the stamina for now. That'll work. Alright, and that's the only two things we bought. So far, that's all I've seen to buy.
Time to resupply.
Sure. Let's go ahead and sell some stuff. Yeah, we'll sell this hammer and the dagger because we're not going to be using those, at least this playthrough. I may keep these just in case. Sell that. We've got better stuff. Sell these. Alright. And that puts us back up to 471. So basically what we sold actually paid for more than what we bought. That's kind of nice. And I don't believe there's anything else we wanted from her. Oh. Yeah, okay, so let's go over here and make sure. I don't believe he had anything unless he has a better sword.
Nice to see you
Might
again.
pick up that gun too, just to try those out. Just, you know, I mean, we may find one eventually, but that way we know we've got one. Great sword, of course, is two-handed. We're not going to be using that. There's an axe. It's one-handed. It's got daggers. There's a mace. I like maces. The mace is better than the axe. And it is one-handed as well. Spear would be kind of neat. I would assume it would have more of a reach. A pistol. Pistol's 150. May hold off that and see if we maybe could find one of those. I might buy the mace or the, I don't know, the sphere would be kind of cool. It has a +4 on stun. Well, that's a +10. Yeah. Let's get this mace. Just because I like maces in games. It's kind of cool. Didn't look like he actually buys
Nice
weapons. Oh, okay, I see why. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get rid of the sword for now. We've got the mace. That works. Alright, so I think we are going to switch over and kind of do a spell sword for now. And we'll go over to the mace. Yeah, that's kind of neat. Let's see how that looks. We'll have our spells and be able to attack if they get close to us with this mace. That'd be kind of neat. We'll be dodging more due to that fact. Instead, of course, there's not really going to be much blocking, but that's okay. And here we're going to get some health potions.
Welcome back.
And actually maybe see what else she has over here. Essence potions, we have 5, or well, we have 3 and 1 health potion. So yeah, we're definitely probably going to pick up a couple of health potions. And this is all just food. Fresh water, 25% movement speed. I don't know how long that lasts. It's kind of interesting. That's pretty good on the health generation there. Might grab that, since it's not too expensive. Get both of these. Apple's pretty good on the essence. Oh, there's a 25. Yeah. Just don't want to get out there and run out of regeneratives, you know, consumables and such. Alright, salted trout. Oh, that's pretty good. Get a couple of those. And alright, 2 health potions, so it puts us up to 3. Is there anything we want to sell? I do believe we had some rotten cabbage, spoiled cabbage. 100% food poison. Yeah, we're going to get rid of those, just so they're not in the inventory. Have a lemon. Wonder if the food actually spoils in your inventory. I guess we'll find out. Hopefully I didn't waste my money just now, but we'll see. All right. So I think we're good to go on all that for now. Just kind of want to look at my character. Not too bad, not too bad. I did notice one thing here too. Oh, I guess you actually have to carry... It did say something about transmogrify. But I guess you actually have to have what you want to transmogrify these pieces into in your inventory. So that's kind of unfortunate. Because you do, if you notice down here, we do have a weight limit. So... Alright. Which way do we want to go? Let's go out this way. Looked up in there. What do we have here? Probably just more visuals.
I can't help it.
Uh-oh.
After what happened with Kalisha.
I know, dear, but worrying isn't going to do anything.
You're right. Of course.
Have faith, love.
Okay, now I don't know if this is a tie to Pillars of Eternity 1. Kalisha is actually one of the first companions that you have, and well, it's right at the beginning of the game, so it's not really a super big spoiler. She actually dies, so I'm kind of interested if maybe this is her mother. This game would be set, I don't think too far after Pillars of Eternity 1, I'm not sure, but, you know, it could definitely be her mother. Then again, I don't know. But at least she does have the same name, so, you know, that's kind of cool.
Oh, you must be the Imperial envoy that just arrived. Hello.
Darling, you don't think that...
I don't know. I'm sure you're very busy, envoy. But do you know of any other ships from Adir that are slated to arrive soon?
Alright, perception check. Is something wrong? You seem worried? I don't, I'm sorry. Do I look like the harbor master to you? Yeah. Let's see, we're going to do the perception.
Is it that easy to tell? Gods, I must be losing my touch.
We're waiting for our son, you see. He's been living in Adir for a number of years now, but is finally coming home.
I just hope he doesn't meet any trouble. I couldn't bear the thought of losing him too. Not after...
After what? Definitely want to know.
After we lost our little girl. She was working as a mercenary in the Deerwood.
So it is the same girl.
Last we heard, she was traveling to Gilded Vale to check in on Alvra, our other daughter.
And you actually meet her in Pillars 1 as well.
But she never made it. We can...
I'm sorry if you're lost, truly. Yeah, well, that's what we're going to say.
We appreciate that, envoy.
Thank you for taking the time to speak with us, envoy. We really appreciate it. Gods be with you.
So no.
Thank you again, envoy.
Okay, so that wasn't a quest, but it did tie into Pillars 1, so that's kind of neat. I like that, you know, that they actually did at least bring in a tie-in.
There's something to be said for the stability that these Deerins bring.
For you, perhaps, if you don't mind ignoring their stance on animancy.
I suppose. It isn't perfect, but in all my years living here, I've never felt so safe.
Ah, well, let's hope they never make it to Fjord. It wouldn't end well.
Finally, somebody that actually doesn't mind my kind.
I'm grateful for Adir. I was getting tired of the lawlessness.
Alright. Alright, let's go back this way and see who else we can find. Just trying to pick up some quests before we, you know, kind of leave town, stuff like that. Maybe we can do a few at the same time. Boost up our experience. It's kind of funny, a lot of games I actually will do side quests before I do the main quest. And, be halfway through the game before I even start.
You say the militia have closed Paradise to newcomers, so where should I go?
Well, there's always the shanty town, but, well, you know.
Yeah, I haven't heard the best things about that place. Is there nowhere else?
Perhaps the Adirans are looking for new recruits.
No thanks. I'd rather risk the journey further inland than throw my lot in with them.
Your funeral, I guess. Why not just stay here? I'm sure you could find work around the landing.
Maybe.
Don't even bother heading to Paradise unless you've got a friend in the militia. Or maybe Heelguard could pull some strings.
I sailed all the way from the Eastern Reach, if you can believe it.
Alright. what I was saying is, you know, I will get a good ways into the RPGs and not even, you know, started the main quest or done like the first 3 or 4 quests for it, and then I'll be very high leveled.
Move along, please.
I was here first. I'm not going anywhere.
If you're not working or selling something, you're loitering. Clear the way.
Now listen, you might be big in idea, but these are our docks, not yours. You're in for a rude surprise if you think we'll answer to you.
Fine. Have it your way.
Not sure what you were trying to accomplish with that.
Now piss off.
Don't think you can come over here and try to strong-arm me too.
Wouldn't think of it, buddy. Alright, let's see what's in here. Oh, this is kind of neat. Oh, okay, this is back to that warehouse. That's what I figured it was leading back that way. Didn't know it was the same building, though. Oh, he doesn't have anything to say. Nothing here. Just kind of looking around the town, doing some exploring. Let's maybe go do some parkour. Oh, they couldn't make it up the steps there. Got hung up for a second. Oh, yeah. Nope. Alright. Just say there. Now this would be more like a tavern. Alright, I'll take some wine. Why not? Anyone to speak of in here? Stole your trout pie. Guess you, maybe there's not actual stealing in the game. Maybe because I'm the envoy, no one will hold it against me. I don't know. It's a drop there. Okay. It's alright. I'll pick up everything. I mean, might as well if it's free and you can't be penalized for stealing. So I guess there's no real stealth in the game as far as like pickpocketing or something.
I've come in search of lost treasures. Have you heard any rumors of such things in the area?
I suppose so, actually. There are some Pargrunan ruins to the north, just across the river from the Strangle. The Pargrunan are said to have left behind many treasures.
Very good. I will remember. You will be justly compensated upon my return.
Yeah, sure. Just be careful, alright? The land gets more dangerous the further north you go. No telling what might be waiting for you.
Do not worry, little man. I have stared death in the face before, and have no fear of these supposed dangers.
Alright, well, good luck.
It's a fine day for adventuring.
Something tells me you won't be getting that compensation.
Alright. Looks like maybe we can go search those ruins as well. Let's see. Test your metal. Do you think I have it? Excuse me. Do you think you have what it takes to stand against me? Come see for yourself. Whether you're a Paradisian native, an Adra newcomer, or anyone else, you are welcome in my arena. Just leave your problems and politics at the threshold, unless you want to be the next one to test my theory. That Keith can fly, but only straight towards the ground and only once. Come to the top of Magran's Assay to see what you're made of. And that's from the Weapons Master. Alright. Looks like there's an arena that we may be able to join eventually. Okay, just looking around here. Alright, trying to finish up this little area. Make sure don't miss any quests or anything we can pick up. Is anything up here? Nope. Okay. And we are back to the beginning. Alright, that covers this area. Let's move on. I saw that lighthouse out this direction. I might go check that out. It's kind of neat looking. Let's see what's done this way here. Clavingen's Landing. Alright. Well, I see something back in here. What's this? Oh, looks okay. That's fire. Well, how not? I can't cast that spell. Nope. Yeah, where I'm in the city, it won't let me cast a spell, so I'm not sure how to get back in there.
Aim where? Give me a target.
Right there. Not sure how we can do this, guys.
What's the target?
Alright, we'll come back to that. Maybe you can pick up a torch and light it. I'm not sure. Fish. Can we capture the fish? No. I don't think I can breathe long enough to go down there just yet. Alright. Somebody's probably yelling at me in the comments, hey, you could do this. I'll figure it out. At some point. Oh, got another area down here. See what we can find. Oh, a backpack, yeah. I thought there might be something down here. A gate. Ah, see? Glad I didn't buy the pistol, guys. Maybe about my luck we'll come up on it and find a mace here in a minute, too. Oh. Something out there. Give me a second. Okay. I believe it's another backpack, so maybe we can figure out how to get up there. Alright, So I can jump out that level. Oh, maybe your parkour has to be really high. I don't know. Is there... Nope. Once again, I'm sure somebody's yelling at me. You know, new game, gotta figure out how to play it. It's all good. I can always come back, I know it's there. And if I happen to forget, guys, definitely remind me in the comments down below. Let's see what's up here. Alright, we can go check out that here in a minute. I believe we're at the lighthouse. Yeah, so let's go up here. See what's in the lighthouse, guys. Nope, nothing there. That's kind of neat. Alright, it's the lighthouse plaque. The plaque reads, in honor of the friendship and bounty bestowed upon Paradis by Firo. A name. Evirno? Maybe, on a certain date. May it triumph over darkness and guide us through these lands, through these untamed lands. The note under it reads, by order of the Clavinger Emund, closed until further notice, repairs to the staircase and cupola are currently underway. At the bottom, a second note in larger handwriting says, heard Fennec's voice in the stairwell, damn the repairs, stay away from this place. Alright. Let's look around the base here. Alright, nothing to see, except a nice pretty view of the harbor here. That's kind of cool. Alright. I think I saw a ladder over here, yeah. Let's go up.
If this can hold me, you'll be fine. Just don't look down.
And where to from here? Oh, okay. Here we are. Just climbing this scaffolding. Essence potion, I'll take that. Oh, can I make that jump? Maybe if I sprint. I don't think I can make that one quite yet. See, now this is where your dexterity would come into play, probably. Oh, I made it. Okay, cool. Awesome. Maybe I could jump over there. I don't think there's fall damage. At least I haven't seen any so far, so... Alright, there we go. Awesome. Let's see some stuff in here. What are we going to get? Golden Plaque of Promises. It's a totem of some type.
Looks like that broke off of something.
A variety of totems and their missing totem fragments are hidden throughout the living lands. Collect totems can be displayed at a totem shrine in party camp. Okay, so it's just like a trophy. But I did believe some copper. Thought that maybe it was a door, but there's no way to open it, doesn't look like. So I guess it was just to get that totem. And maybe, oh, actually it looks like we can go out this way a little bit further. Nothing in there. Oh, there's gold. Alright, so cool. Copper, a treasure map. Okay, that's a nice little glitch. We'll add that and I'll read it here in a minute. Bound boots, which we actually just bought. Monster part, it's an enchanting material, and another essence potion. And I believe that's, oh, nope, we can go over here. Alright, cool. Climbing on up, guys. Just gotta make sure you remember to dash every time you go over those. I'd really hate to get to this far and fall. Be about my luck. Alright, yeah, we're at the top of the lighthouse now. Is there anything to find up here? Hunt's hair.
Nothing ventured, envoy.
Oh, a chest. I will take that. Arcanist boots. Unique clothing is enhanced with both a normal item bonus and a powerful enchantment. These items all provide some combination of passive effects, stat increase, attribute buffs, and distinct behaviors. Alright, we'll look at that here in just a second. Alright, so let's see what that looks like. Increases your health restoration from all sources by 5%. Also a plus 10% move speed. Alright. Yeah, I think I'll take that over the boost to stamina there. And, you know, being Arcanist kind of actually suits me, considering I'm an arcane scholar. Good lord, I'll get it out in a minute, guys. And then it looks like we're going to take a dive. Because he said nothing ventured, none to gain, so... Oh wow, you actually go way down in the water when that happens. Let's see if there's anything to find real quick since I'm down here. Alright, let's go back up. Oh, maybe I should have went up to start with. Oh, I just barely made it, guys. That held breath bar actually went down way faster than I was anticipating. And then we're back underneath the lighthouse here. Oh, what's this? Throwables. Press and throw to your equipped throwable. So it's RB. Okay, cool. Alright, so we have a throwable item now. Yeah, we can check that out. And let's see, now that I kind of got a feel for the parkour, where was that one area that had that backpack? I think it was, yeah, it's right over there. Let's go. I still don't think I can make this jump. That's a very, very long jump. No. Didn't think so. Maybe if I jump from here. Yeah, you definitely gotta get your dexterity up for this. So that's what the dexterity is used for, you know. I mean, other than you know, weapon bonuses and such. All right, so let's keep moving here. Go check out a few more areas. Kind of neat. Looks like inside town we don't use stamina to actually run, so that's kind of cool. Gives you a better way to move around town. Oh, wow, okay. Must have washed ashore. Apple and some pie. Yeah, we've been over there, so let's go back this way, take a look. Kind of look like maybe we're getting to the end of the shoreline here that we can actually explore without doing a lot of swimming. Which we may explore that eventually, you never know. Sometimes games have unique finds in the water like that. Let's see, can we get in this building? No, it looks like it may just be dilapidated. Let's see about up here. Uh-oh. Thought I was stuck there for a second. New game, you might find a bug like that occasionally. Yeah, there's no fall damage, I wouldn't think, unless you fall from a very high height. So let's continue exploring the city here. Well, I believe it's the outskirts of the town. What do we got here? Anything? Oh, okay, so this is Margraine's Essay. Oh, I'm gonna be parkouring all over the place, guys. Alright, looks like it's a training ground here. See if he has anything to say to us.
You're here to train. Don't bother me.
Alright, doesn't look like I see anything. Alright, see a little bit of jumping over here. We're going to do some exploring. Oh, see? Yeah, you may find stuff. Awesome. Iron gauntlets. Grog. And another health potion. I will take all the health potions in the world, guys. Let's see what's over here.
My grandfather could do a better job than you lot. He's missing both arms. Put your backs into it. These palisades aren't gonna hold themselves.
Alright, looks like we have to have one lockpick to open this. I have two, so let's do it. Okay, so there's no mechanic like in Skyrim or some of the other games where you would actually have a mini game to do a lockpick. That's a little disappointing, but that's okay. Does save time. Some more copper, agate, Paradisian ladder, yeah, it's an herb. Upgrade materials, little notification about that. Iron chunk, softwood branch, and more iron gauntlets. Got plenty of stuff to sell here in a minute. Let's see if this lady has anything to say.
Another recruit. By the flames, Cynric finds the strangest types.
You have me mistaken. I know my way around a fight. Strangest types, what's that supposed to mean? Of course, I can lie, too. Ah, you must mean the unparalleled man-at-arms she mentioned. We'll go with you. Must have me. You have me mistaken here.
Oh, you do ya? If you think you're so tough, why don't you prove to me what you've got? Spar with me. I'll take on you and your big blue friend.
All right. Could be interesting.
If you're sure, I've got plenty of reach.
Sure. Why not? Sounds fun. What's in it for me? Not now, maybe later. And don't waste my time. Basically, don't have enough time for waste time. Let's do it.
Oh, it'll be fun.
Worst case scenario is she beats me up, guys.
In Malgren's name, prepare yourself.
On God. Oh, I can't use my magic. That's not good. Oh, bonk on the head. Oh, if I'd have known, I'd have got my shield out. Can I use my bow? Why not? Oh.
Well done.
Okay, that was a little bit easier than I thought it might be.
It's clear I underestimated your prowess. Fierce as a Rathoon you are, envoy. Now for your prize. Our surplus includes a large hammer, an arquebus, a spear, and a wand. What say you, huh?
Oh, wow. I would hope this would be better than the wand I have, but I'm also thinking... Well, the hammer's probably two-handed, so no. This is probably two-handed, because I'm pretty sure an arquebus is a gun. We'll do the spear.
Stick 'em with the pointy end, clean and simple.
At least I don't have one.
Distance in a fight, and the spear will serve you well. So that's your choice.
Yeah, we'll take the spear.
It is done.
It's a common spear, so I'm kind of glad we went ahead and just did that because it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I've got a feeling it's just going to be a basic one. Yeah, there was nothing special. So if I'd have took the wand, it'd have been a common wand. So that works out. Let's just see what it looks like. Poke, poke, poke. Alright, that's actually kind of neat. I kind of like it because you don't see a lot of games that have spears. Trying to think, maybe, I think Titan Quest, which is an isometric RPG, I think they had spears. I'm sure there's others, but they kind of elude me right now. So it's kind of neat that you can actually play with a spear, but I'm going back to my mace, guys. I like that. Especially, it was kind of interesting when I hit her directly on top of the head. That was with a charged attack. A bonk. Oh, okay. Is there anybody to talk to? Can I talk to you guys? Nope. Oh, she's just up here having a snack while she watches people train. All right. More power to you. Enjoy your soup. All right, I didn't come down here.
Save some skates for the rest of us. Sorry, boys. Seems luck is on my side.
Tildy at the bathhouse, more like. I saw her give you those lucky dice.
Oh, I think you're just jealous that she likes me more than you.
If she likes you that much, why is she still charging?
Shut up and roll, you two.
Yeah, a little bit more flavor there. I'll go talk to him here in just a second after we grab what we can. Ah, fresh water. So we can actually test that here in a minute and see how long that boost actually lasts.
Dad, I have to figure out how he does it. It's killing me.
He's up to something. I know it.
Go on, another round. What could it hurt?
I thought at first maybe that would be like a mini game that you could play, like, you know, Gwent from The Witcher or something along that line. But nope. They're just having a good time amongst themselves. Ah, this area's a little dark. No verticality in here. Yep, there's an axe, okay. Axes swing with average speed, delivering a moderately high damage and stun. However, they have only moderate block efficiency and incur a moderate stamina cost when attacking. Okay. Oh, yeah, definitely be checking up and down, guys. If you're playing the game, make sure you use that verticality to your advantage here. Oh, look at this, the chest. Glad I went on up and checked it all out. Copper, pelt, softwood branch. I believe that softwood branch I can use to actually upgrade some of my weapons to a next level. That's kind of cool. And I'm about as high up as I can go. Don't see nowhere else to go, so we'll go down and head out. It's kind of neat. Go over here. Haven't explored this area too much over this way. Party camp. Alright, so we can set our party camp up at these large waystones found within the living lands. Let me look right through here, and then we might try that.
Usually marks a good spot to rest.
Really is tits. Someone was actually brazen enough to sneak into the camp for this.
This. People are angry. They can't see how much good we've done for everyone since we got here. We'll come around, though.
Yeah. Well, I just hope Inquisitor Ludwig and the Stilgarrote don't see this and take matters into their own hands.
Agreed. Nobody deserves to die for this. And that's exactly what would happen to those bloody fools.
We'll get this cleaned up right away, Envoy.
Yeah, it looks like they wrote on the banner there, like graffiti.
Whoever did this, better pray to all the gods that they aren't discovered.
Right, so let's go ahead and do this real quick, see what it looks like. I'm going to set up a party camp. Alright. And this is our camp. Access outfits. We've got a stash.
Nice to spend the night on dry land.
Upgrade items.
I've always found the rocking of a ship to be soothing. As long as I've got my feet facing the bow, that is.
Can enchant stuff. Oh, this is the totem shrine. Okay. Oh, so we can cook. Alright, I thought that we might be able to.
Perhaps I've got you to thank for bringing it with you, Envoy.
Oh, no, don't want an exit. Alright, so that's a good look here. What's this do? Exit, okay. So this is a good look at the camp. Yeah, you have different stations where you can like upgrade stuff, things like that, store items, change outfits. Let's see if do we have anything we can upgrade? Select a weapon or piece of armor from the left side of the screen to upgrade. Okay. Weapon materials would be like iron chunks, woods. Armor materials are like skins, universal herbs, native herbs. Upgrade all items. Adra and its variants are used to upgrade unique items across quality tiers. And enchanting materials. Awesome. Alright, doesn't look like we can upgrade anything yet. We're pretty close. If you see at the very bottom, that's what's required to upgrade these different items. Yeah. Almost there with some of this, though. Kinda cool. Enchanting station. It's gonna be very similar to that. You can actually, enchanting requires specific enchanting materials and currency. Okay. And this is some of the stuff we would use to enchant, looks like. Maybe we have to learn recipes. And we don't have no totems. We've actually already saw that. Let's go over here and look at the outfits. Hit the wrong button. Kai. Kinda like the obsidian one. Is that all we have? Okay, well that's fine. Does it change? Yeah, Oh, it looks like I can talk to him real quick.
You know, for most people, getting sent to the Living Lands is a punishment. But, according to Steenrick, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position.
Arcane Scholar? I'm an accomplished... Arcane Scholar. I'm an accomplished scholar of the arcane. The Emperor returns to me with questions that lack easy answers. Yes, that's true. Is there a question in there? Alright, we'll do Arcane Scholar, because that's, you know, just more flavor.
You must have gone through one of Adir's famous academies. I can't imagine you had time for much other than your studies, so... Tell me, is this your first time getting dirt under your fingernails?
Yes, I look forward to putting my skills to practical application. Hardly. I like to complement my research with experience. Should I assume you've never read a book? I'm gonna go with the hardly. Yeah, you know, like experience as well as research.
The Living Lands won't disappoint in that regard. Though the experiences on offer here have been the end of plenty of intrepid sorts. What I really want to know, since hard questions are your specialty, is why the Emperor would send his best scholar all the way to the Living Lands.
I really like this voice actor. He sounds really good. I'm investigating the Dream Scourge. I'd rather talk about why you're helping me. Why would anyone think it's a punishment to be sent here? Alright, well, I'm just going to do the Dream Scourge option.
Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me.
Well, maybe I'm a glutton for punishment.
Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they?
Huh. Yeah. I don't even know who they are. Why is everyone so obsessed with me being a godlike?
I thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something.
True.
Sorry. These are unusual times.
What do you mean? Or shrug. I'm gonna go, what do you mean?
I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case.
I've seen how bad it can get. People are right to fear. That's why I'm here, to find the source and put a stop to it. What's known about the Dream Scourge? Alright. We're just going to investigate like we've been doing.
Not much. It's hard to separate fact from rumor. I've heard it changes people, makes them confused, disoriented, and eventually violent. No one seems to know exactly how it starts.
I don't know how it starts, but I've seen how it ends. That's why I'm here, to find the source and put a stop to it. Ooh, yeah, we've seen it firsthand, so that's what we're going to do.
And here I was hoping for good news. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel-Garrote paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador.
I can understand the tension. Foreign troops are rarely a welcome sight. I've heard the Living Lands was a lawless frontier. A little order and stability are needed. Why are you looking for the Clavenger again? Well, we already know why he's looking for him. I can understand the tension.
Exactly. Paradise has been quiet lately, but I don't know how long that'll last. We're talking about an island that has been largely settled by nomads, exiles, and dissidents. People who tend to be suspicious of authority. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course.
I want to help. I'm going to stop the Dream Scourge one way or another. I serve the Emperor's pleasure, and he sent me here. That's it. Everyone's heard tales of the living lands. I came to see... Oh, I came for the adventure. Something here calls to me. I don't know what it is, but I feel a connection. I want to help.
Someone once told me you need more than a little crazy to last out here. I get the feeling you'll fit right in. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of a squad again, even if it's just for a while.
What can you tell me about Paradise? Why is the soul play called the Dream Scourge anyway? I've got questions about you. Alright. Alright, let's see what he can tell us about the area.
It's the gateway to the Living Lands, a scenic port city that's as beautiful and dangerous as the wilds around it. Most visitors enjoy some mariner's porridge at the Ballarrock, a back alley shakedown, and then the sudden return of that porridge out of one end or the other. Then, if they've got any sins, they turn around and take their chances back where they came from. With authentic tales of their adventures in the Living Lands.
You don't seem to think much of Paradise or the people who come here. I thought the Living Lands was full of eccentrics, exiles, and criminals. The Living Lands has a reputation for adventure. What do you expect? Hey, he doesn't seem to think much of the area.
Don't get me wrong. It's a great city. In part because it's great at winnowing out people who have no business being here. The Living Lands means a hard-won second chance for the people who settle here. But first, you've got to survive it. And the island gives no quarter.
If it's so deadly, why would anyone come here? The ultimate proving ground, a place to see what you're made of. Yeah, I like the second option here.
The folks who say that either last the longest or the shortest. For a lot of people, the Living Lands is a last resort. They come fleeing war, debt, famine, the law. Take your pick. For others, it's freedom. To seek glory, to redefine yourself, to live in a way you can't, maybe even on pain of death wherever you come from.
The Living Lands sound like a haven. Chaos and desperation, in other words. What was it to you? Let's get a little personal here.
Oh, little of everything. Rawatai is famous for storms and rocky soil, so I figured if I'm going to live in a hostile environment, why not pick some place where things grow? It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Most mistakes do.
Used to be. If you could last out here, you could count on being left alone.
But Adra's changing things, is that it? Until the Dream Scourge, you mean? Yeah.
That's what some fear. Ilgard's new embassy and his alliance with the Steel Garrote smell like the authority and order that a lot of people came here to leave behind. But I don't mean to put that on you. I imagine you're tired of having to answer for every Adiran who sneezes into somebody's stew.
Alright, and now we can go back. Why is the soul plague called the Dream Scourge anyway? And still got questions about you. We'll do the Dream Scourge.
They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams and start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic violence.
Sounds fun.
And then fungal growths take over your body. So Dream Scourge.
Fungal growths like mine, which is the second one. Wonderful is the first option. I've been hearing a strange voice since I arrived. Do we share that now, or do we wait? I don't have fungal growths. We'll just do wonderful.
I guess it sounded better than miasmal canker.
Now, and we've got questions about you.
So did my commanding officers.
All right, and when did you come to Paradise?
That must have been 6 years ago now. I guess I was drifting, looking for a change.
Where were you before? A change from what? Change from what?
I was living in a settlement called Thirdborn. It's a rugged little place, lots of Rawatayan expatriates.
That sounds nice. You must have missed the amenities of a bigger city like Paradise. You still haven't told me why you left.
You're pretty nosy, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
And I thought that Inquisitor was intimidating. Things just didn't work out there. Let's leave it at that.
What did you do before you came to the Living Lands? Yeah, let's go there.
I joined up with the Rowatine Navy as soon as I was old enough.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It goes with the lore.
I was part of our campaign to establish a foothold in the Deadfire Archipelago.
And that's where Pillars 2 actually exist. What was that like? Alright, they had a presence in Deadfire for the better part of a century. That must have been before you restyled yourselves as the Royal Deadfire Company. Oh, wow. Getting into some lore here. We'll just do what was that like. Keep it simple here.
Starting out, it was exciting, purposeful. I believed in our mission. We were returning to our ancestral homeland, reclaiming fertile soil that would feed Rowatine. Additionally, we were helping Deadfire, bringing organization to the pirate-ridden archipelago and civilization to our distant Wana cousins.
Sounds familiar? Yikes. I'm guessing reality was different. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah. The Juana didn't want us there. We spent almost as much time fighting the tribes as we did pirates and Wilder. And it was hard to see how any of our fighting and dying was feeding people back home. I'd always heard that war was supposed to temper us, strengthen us, but I didn't see that either.
So what did you do? Then what did you see? What did you see?
Some fell apart. Some bought into the cruelty that our continued presence required. Others didn't buy into it, but went along with it anyway. And that bothered me more somehow. I deserted. And I bounced between different mercenary companies for almost 10 years.
All right, and you dislike fighting for Ratua? I believe that's how they're saying it. I apologize for some of the pronunciations, guys. So you left to fight for other people. Desertion is a serious crime in the Navy. We'll go with the first one.
Hey, not all of us catch on so quick. Besides, there were only so many options for a Rowatine deserter with no training and anything else.
Rowatine. I'll get it right here in a minute, guys.
As a mercenary, I figured I could at least choose my battles and my crew.
And how'd that work out? Let me guess, that wasn't any better. How'd that work out?
I ended up here, didn't I? It was more of the same. The only comfort was being part of a squad. By the time I came to the Living Lands, I'd seen enough. Had enough.
Did you find something better here? You had a whole life before coming here. Well, did you find something better?
Did. Yeah. For a while. Look, if I can give you some hard-won advice, stay on your toes. You're in a difficult position. Whatever your role asks of you, make sure it's something you're willing to give. Because you're the one who has to live with the consequences.
All right, thanks for the advice. Believe me, I know. Thanks for the advice.
Hey, advice is easy. The hard part's all you.
Right. So he's originally from Raiatea. Let's talk about Don Shore.
What do you want to know?
All right. Well, I've already done the questions about you. Let me make sure.
Should I?
Oh, okay. So we've got the one option here.
What gave it away? My finely pointed teeth, or the striking blue of my scales?
All right, we have your kind in age or two, you know. Why'd you leave your country, basically? I'd say you're a exquisite skull ridge. It's your exquisite skull ridge. Yeah, he does have kind of a very pointy ridge there. We'll go with the first option.
Fair enough. My people are known to roam. Rowatai's hardly a hospitable environment. Many of us end up settling elsewhere or making a living on the go. That's where you get the popular image of the Amawa bodyguard or mercenary.
Weren't you a mercenary? I thought that was because your species is physically imposing. I've been to your country. I remember near constant storms. What's your country like? And enough about your country. Let's go with the second one here.
Hurt. Nor does the fact that many of us are excellent singers. If you ever find yourself in Toccoa, visit the Lore College to hear the chanters.
That was a playable class in the first 2 games. Unfortunately, you can't do that with this one.
In Deadfire, the Wana Water Shapers can sing the waves into incredible sculptures and devastating salvos.
Alright. I've been there. Remember constant storms, sure.
Then you must have come during our sunny season. Lashed by storms, battered by waves. We call it the rough country. And old trenchers say it's made us who we are.
Trenchers? Adversity builds strength and character. Sounds like a unpleasant place to live. What's a trencher?
We do a lot of digging for irrigation, drainage, warfare, the occasional village tournament. Anyone from Rawatai has spent enough time in some kind of hole in the ground to be on a first-name basis with the worms.
Sounds like fun.
So, trenchers. Those of us who leave are scramble roots, hardy weeds that can survive just about anywhere.
Alright, and adversity builds strength and character?
You'd fit right in with the Ranganui's inner circle. It's true that the same things that make Rawatai a difficult place to live have shaped our people and our kingdom. Our coral masons have built living harbors and fortifications along the coast to protect our ships and shelter our cities. For all our shortage of fertile soil, Rawatai's land is abundant in saltpeter, copper, iron, most of the other materials you need to outfit your military with weapons and cannons. We value struggling and striving together. It helped us survive and build one of the most powerful navies in Aora.
As well as one of the most warlike and expansionist, sorry. And prosperity has become the envy of the other empires. Alright, let's go with the first one.
You're not wrong. Though, my countrymen would point out that we had to expand to find fertile land to feed our people. And the scattered kingdoms we've absorbed in the process have joined one of the most advanced nations in the world.
That's complicated. That's still aggressive overreach. That's complicated.
And that's what I like about the Living Lands, where most civic concerns are about as nuanced as a wall of sharpened stakes. Until recently, anyway.
Alright, let's talk about Dawn Shore.
Sure. What's on your mind?
Alright, so yeah, we've exhausted the dialogue here.
I'll be here if you need me.
Alright, so I'm going to put a cut here since we've kind of seen what the camp looks like and we've explored a good portion of Paradise, at least the outskirts. Figured a good time to go ahead and put a cut. We'll start the next episode and we'll get a little bit more in depth and maybe try to do some of these quests that we're picking up. I believe we actually have 2, maybe 3 now. So if you've enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe and like the video. I would definitely appreciate that. It would help me out here at the channel. Take care, guys, until the next video when we explore a little bit more of the Living Lands here in Avowed. Thanks for watching.